Good afternoon, it's Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility Solutions, and today I'm shooting a video of our Ford Econoline half-ton. It's the E-150, and this is a wheelchair mobility accessible van like most of our vans. We took this van on trade from a couple that traded up on a newer van. Get right to the conversion. The doors in the rear are manual, very easy to operate, very little to go wrong. Open them both up, they both latch. We've got our controls here. This is a Ricon lift. And to get it out, we hit deploy. And then to get it to the ground, we hit down. Very easy to operate. This lift has worked perfectly every single time we've used it. The lip folds out there. Load your wheelchair on. It does have the seat belt as well. This will not operate unless the seat belt is latched, just so you know. Load your wheelchair on. Take it back up. Roll your wheelchair in. You can see there's plenty of room in there. Tie down points. We'll go over the interior more here momentarily. We do give a free set of ratcheting tie downs away with each van. And then when your wheelchair is loaded inside, hit the stow. There you go, stow button. Holds it back up very nicely. You can come over here and put your controller back just like so. It's got plenty of cord here. Make sure that doesn't get caught pinned in the door. Shut the doors down and you are ready to roll. So the exterior of the van, it's a pretty clean van. This is a little older van, as you can tell. Has the tinted windows, keep you nice and cool in the summertime, give you a little bit of privacy. It's got 4 Michelin tires on it. These tires, they look about brand new. So I mean, a good quality, probably about $600 to $700 in tires on this thing alone. The exterior of the van is very clean. It does have a few minor scuffs, normal wear. Overall, it's a real nice looking van, especially for the price. Has the receiver hitch back there. Being this is a half-ton, you should be able to pull a smaller boat, smaller trailer. Can actually pull some things. You know, I don't really see any big dents or scratches in the van. A few spots, a little bit of chipping there on the paint. Being overall for the year, you can tell this van has been very well maintained. Looks super clean. Does come with 1 key. If you want us to get more keys made at your cost, we would be happy to. Little tear in the seat right there. I am a non-smoker. I can smell smoke from a mile away. I do not smell any signs of any smoking in this van. I do not smell any unusual odors, like any pet odors or anything like that. Just been a fairly well kept up van. It really has not been driven a whole lot. A little more of the interior view. Got the bench seat back here, and this bench seat can be removed so you can get up to 2, maybe even 3 wheelchairs in here. Just all depends on the size of the wheelchairs, but like I said, pretty clean little setup. As I go to start the van up, you can see it starts up first time every time. No check engine lights, no ABS, those all go out. You can see the current miles 110,352. Let's pop the hood so you can listen to it run. Underneath the hood, you can hear the engine idle smoothly. You can't see a whole lot in these engines, but you can see it's relatively clean. No signs of any major leaks. Sounds good. It runs good. Underneath the van, it actually looks pretty clean. I don't see a lot of it's not leaking a bunch of oil. I don't see any fluids leaking down. Really good on the rust. I mean, there's very little rust for the year. Our mechanics have looked over this van. Everything seems to be pretty solid. We did notice the ball joints up front. They're worn. They're not completely out, but they're worn. But that's something, if you all want us to take care of on your dime, we can. But the van runs and drives pretty solid for what it is. Again, we try to keep the cost down on these vans. If customers want to do upgrades, they want to make them nicer, they want to do repairs, we can, and of course the price goes up. But right now we're trying to price this for our our customers that can't afford $6,000 to $7,000, or it's not in their budget for a van. So always have, no matter who you buy from, have a van fully inspected, have them crawl underneath it like I just did. If you buy a van with a bunch of rust and it won't pass inspection, you've just bought a paperweight. A van you cannot drive. A van you cannot get a tag for. So be careful who you buy from. Buy from a company like Affordable Mobility. We've been in business 7.5 years. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We have over 500 positive feedback reviews on eBay and 0 negative feedback reviews. Folks, that's 500 people that had something good to say about us, 0 that had something to say bad about us. So let's get this van on the highway. I want you to listen to it run. Before I get the van on the highway, I want to show you we looked over the power mirrors, power windows, checked the AC, the heat, everything works. That mirror over there does have a crack in it. You can see that. It's still functional. Radio works. It works. There we go, static, everyone's favorite channel. Let's get the van on the highway. I want you to listen to it run. Okay, last portion of the video. I always like to get the van on a test drive. I'm going to give it some gas so you can hear it run, hear the transmission shift, hear the engine run strong. Certainly not a hot rod, but this van gets up to 65, 70 miles an hour, no problems. Track's nice and straight down the road. The steering wheel's not bouncing back and forth, you know, from any play in the steering wheel. So overall, not a perfect van, but a very nice van. I did notice the vents here and here look like they're chipped and broken. So again, I hope you see in our videos, my goal is the first time you lay eyes on this van, for you to say to yourself, that's exactly the van Jeremiah was representing. I want you to feel that you got an honest deal, that we're being very honest about our vans, and that's why we have the reputation we do. So you need to ask yourself when you're buying, do they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Because we do. Do they have over 500 positive feedback rating on eBay? Because we do. Do they charge any hidden administrative fees or document fees? Because we do not do that. We don't tack on hidden fees, try to hide them from you, and slap on $500,000 at the end of it with a bunch of fees that are made up. So that is not how we do business here. Nice hard brake at the bottom of the ramp. No squeaking, no screeching, and no unusual horrible vibration or anything like that. So certainly not a brand new van, but a very nice van for what it is. I think this should make, whether it be your business or your family, should make a very nice purchase for somebody down the road. And keep in mind, if you ever want to come check out one of our vans, please always call and make an appointment with me. Sometimes we're out doing things like this. I know your time's valuable. We don't want to miss you. 316-262-VANS. 316-262-8267. Check us out anytime, mobility316.com. 24 hours a day, mobility316.com. And as always, thank you so much for checking out Affordable Mobility Solutions.